So, alright, this is not an episode. This is going to be part of a series called Pumpkin Special Presentation. Alright, this is the first one of those. And I just want to say that this type of thing is going to be designated towards significant things that happen where I feel like I need to say something. I need to get this out because something profound happened. Alright? So this is the first one of these. This is episode number 1 of Pumpkin's special presentation. And I want to preface this by saying I quit smoking cigarettes almost a year ago. And in between then, I've smoked a few cigarettes, but it's always because, something significant happened. Whether it be something in my life, whether it be, I'm celebrating something that happened in boxing or MMA. It's only when crazy things happen do I smoke a cigarette. And tonight is one of those nights. So I'm outside in my parking lot right now. And I'm smoking a cigarette because I know a lot of you aren't familiar with MMA, but I gotta tell you, dude, Israel Adesanya, the greatest middleweight of all time, he just lost his middleweight title to a man named Sean Strickland. Okay? I know you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, so I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay? So, remember when I used to do my fight night shit? Like my gaming, streaming every weekend? Well, if any of you watch that shit, any portion of it, you'll know that I used to fight like the number 12 in my division or the number 14 in my division because I had already beaten the top 5, the top 10, or whatever. And a lot of the new top 5, top 10, they didn't want to give up their position because they didn't want to fight me. They didn't want to lose to me. They wanted to they were more concerned about maintaining their position in the rankings than actually fighting me and winning a title. So I would fight the number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I would fight those guys because they actually wanted the shot. And every time, I beat those guys. But there was one guy who, I think he was the number 12. He brought me to the brink of losing. And I respected the hell out of him for it. I respected him so much, I gave him 2 more shots after that, just for the fuck of it. So, what happened tonight is comparative to that, except the lower ranked guy actually got the win. So Sean Strickland, he was the number 5 ranked. He was a heavy underdog. I know that you guys probably don't know much about betting, but Israel Adesanya was the minus 600, meaning that if you bet $100 on Israel Adesanya, you could win $600. Sean Strickland, on the other hand, was the plus 400, meaning that if you had bet $100 on Sean Strickland, you could have won $1,600, $1,600. And whoever bet on Sean tonight, they won that. Now the reason this is so pivotal is because this is something that hasn't been seen in MMA in a very, very long time. I mean, like, I know you guys aren't savvy to it, but dude, I mean, this is like, Mike Tyson losing to George Foreman. I mean, This shit is fucking crazy, dude. This was not supposed to happen. And I'm happy that it did, because it's nice to see some spice in the world of fighting right now. But dude, I gotta tell you, man. Color me fucking surprised, bro. Like, I am so shocked right now that I need to have a cigarette about it. And this is probably the only cigarette that I'm gonna smoke for fucking, I don't know, 2 more months, probably. You know, I don't smoke anymore, dude, but I fucking need to right now. This shit is crazy, dude. So, I also wanna say that I had a lot more shit that I wanted to talk about today. And I couldn't get to it because the podcast went to 35 fucking minutes, and I mean, that was way longer than I wanted to do it. You know, my sweet spot is kind of like 20 to 30 minutes, and I went 35 today, so I couldn't talk about everything I wanted to talk about. But we'll talk about that shit next week, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update, dude. Like, tonight was a crazy, crazy night. Anyone who wants to tune into the world of mixed martial arts, dude, like, I recommend you do it now, because this was the craziest fucking night of my life. I mean, totally unexpected. You know, the card, I paid $80 for it, and it was okay up until this last fight, dude. Like, my mind is fucking blown. So it's like, it's almost 1:30 a.m. now, and man, I gotta be up at like 9 a.m. to watch my daughter, and then my wife will be up around 11. I take a nap then, and then I go to work. I go to work tomorrow. So this is a new test, honestly, but man, I had to get this one out there, dude, because like, this is a shock, bro. And to anyone who's listening, I'll leave you with this, okay? Just so you're not, you know, just so this isn't like an MMA analysis thing, I'll leave you with this, okay? This is something that I wanted to bring up today on the podcast. So there's this comedy podcast that I watch often, and the host is a fucking douche. He's always been a douche. He's a pompous fucking little prick, and I don't like him very much. He has his moments, but I don't like him very much. But he had this guy on the other day who absolutely killed it, right? So the setup of the show is that you have someone come on to tell jokes for 60 seconds. That's all they have. And then, hold on. So you have somebody come on for 60 seconds and to tell whatever jokes that they can, and then they get judged on it. And I thought that this guy killed, right? The crowd laughed, everybody loved him, and the host afterwards says, "Oh, you got a bunch of laughs from people who don't know what good is." Like, who the fuck are you to say what good is, bro? If the people fucking laughed, then it's fucking good. Are you an asshole or what? So anyway, so here's the joke that he told. Okay. So, when I was born, my name was Todd. My mom named me Todd, right? And then a few years later, my mom decided, I fucking hate the name Todd. I don't know why I named you that. So she renamed me to Anthony. And for my whole life, I was just known as Anthony. And when I grew up and I was an adult, I decided I fucking hate the name Anthony. I don't like the name Anthony, and I want to change my name back. So I changed my name back to Todd. So I'm retarded. And that's it for tonight. I just wanted to get this out there because I thought that was funny, and yeah, I'm shocked. But thanks guys for listening. I appreciate all the support. And yeah, I'll see you next week.